Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I am finally back from my little break I took, but sorry if I didn't inform you guys, but I took a little break from YouTube, but now I'm finally back. But the Lego channel has revealed a Ninjago season 13 teaser for this season, which also the title was revealed, which is season is called Master of the Mountain, which I think it's a pretty good title. And also I think the master in the title refers to Cole's mother, or refers to Cole or the Skull Sorcerer. But in today's video I'm just going to be breaking down and doing an analysis of the little teaser we got today. So we'll probably get a proper trailer soon, but we got a little teaser, so I'm just gonna break it down. In the first shot we see the Destiny's Bounty in the sky going to the kingdom of Shintaru, and that's what it's called, the kingdom of Shintaru, because it says it in the description of the teaser. But basically the kingdom looks pretty cool here with some people flying around, and also they changed the design of the Destiny's Bounty to the legacy set design of the Destiny's Bounty. And also there's a little glitch with the Destiny's Bounty with the sails not showing up on the bounty, so it's pretty weird, and it doesn't show for both of the shots, but I guess it's fine. It's a little glitch. Then in the next shot we see Cole and Princess Vania in a little cave, and we get to see them look at something. And also Princess Vania's hairpiece is different here, so it's pretty interesting. But in the next shot we get to see the skull dungeon, which looks pretty cool here, with all the lava going around it and all the lava coming out from the mouth and everything, so it looks pretty cool here. And then we get to see the Awakened Warriors, like an army of them, start charging. I think the Awakened Warriors look really awesome here. I do really like them. Then in the next shot we basically see the Skull Sorcerer come out a little tunnel hole, and we see him land in front of Cole and Lloyd, and we also get to see these green swirls going around Cole and Lloyd. So I wonder what they are, but we'll probably find out soon when the season comes out and the episode. But basically they also changed design of the Skull Sorcerer, but they changed his mask and everything, because now he has a mouth hole and also he has green eyes, and I kind of prefer his mask design being this instead of that white one that comes in the set, because it looks pretty cool here. Then in the next shot we see the Skull Dungeon, not the Skull Dungeons, we see the Skull Sorcerer's dragon here roaring, and we get to see some more of the Awakened Warriors. An army of them start charging again. It's probably charging at the ninja or something. But then in the other shot we see Cole standing in front of this giant lava magma monster, which looks pretty cool here. I think it looks pretty cool and everything. I don't know why Cole's just standing there looking at it, but we see it start roaring. But I think this giant lava monster looks pretty nice and cool. Then in the next shot we get to see Princess Vania with her going down this tunnel hole, and we see her have some wings on her back and everything. And then we get to see Cole and Sensei Wu going down this little tunnel hole, which looks pretty interesting. And I think this scene will happen in the episode that's called The Fall, because we found out one of the episode names is called The Fall. So I think this scene could take place in the episode that's called The Fall. Maybe I'm wrong, but it could be. It probably may take place in the episode that's called The Fall. Then in the next shot we get to see the Muns and the Geckos all start fighting each other and everything, and we get to see Zane and Nia in the background and everything, looking at everything. So I guess that they won't be the villains for this season. The ninja are going to try to reunite them and everything. Then we see the Skull Sorcerer's dragon here breathing some green fire at Zane, and we get to see Zane put an ice wall in front of him while he's fighting back against the Skull Sorcerer's dragon. And I think the scene here looks pretty cool and everything. Then in the next shot we get to see some like these skull spiders and everything start making their way to Princess Vania and Cole and Sensei Wu, which I think these little skull spiders remind me of the pilot episode of those giant skull spiders that we saw in the pilot episode. So it's pretty interesting seeing them. And then we get to see Lloyd jump onto this little wooden plank, and we get to see some Awakened Warriors start chasing him in the background. So it's pretty interesting here. Then in the next shot we get to see some mine carts, and we get to see some giant bat creatures start chasing the minecarts, and we get to see some people inside of the minecarts holding some weapons and stuff. And we basically get to see one of the guys hit one of these giant bat creatures in the face, which they look pretty cool here. It's pretty cool seeing that we're going to see a bunch of these other creatures other than the Mino creature and everything. We're going to see a bunch of these other different creatures in the show. Then we get to see the Skull Sorcerer throw the green skull at Lloyd and Cole, on which they dodge it. And also it's interesting seeing that that the green skull is flying and floating here and also laughing, because a lot of people were thinking it's a power source for the skull sorcerer, but I guess it's not, because he looks alive here, because we hear him basically laughing. So I guess he's gonna be a live entity skull and everything, because we basically get to see him flying and everything and start laughing. So that's pretty interesting. We get to see those giant back creatures are chasing after those mine carts again, and also I think in the back of those mine carts we get to see the firestone mech here. I think it's that's what it is in the back there, but I think it probably is. Then in the next shot we actually see the firestone mech here, which it looks pretty cool here, and we get to see the top of it close down, and we get to see the eyes light up, and we can see it's Coles who's inside of the mech, because we get to see his DX arms, his arms light up and everything, all light up orange, how we see in his DX form, I think it's called. But then in the final shot of the little teaser, well, in the final shot, we basically get to see Cole and the Skull Sorcerer in the air, flying in the air, charging at each other, and we get to see Cole in his season 13 suit, his hero suit, and we get to see Skull Sorcerer and using his weapons and stuff, and we get to see them like clash and everything. And also Cole is holding one of those white swords, those white swords. I think those were they have names now, but I forgotten the name. But basically he's holding one of those white swords, which is pretty interesting. And then it ends off with the Ninjago logo, and it ends off with a lava and all the stone all around it, which looks pretty cool here. Alright, so I think this season 13 teaser is definitely a good one, and I'm getting more excited for season 13, because basically I got excited when we saw the sets, and then I'm getting more excited seeing some of the scenes, and we're probably gonna get a trailer for season 13, the Master of the Mountain, soon. But I think this teaser is really good and is getting me a little more hyped for season 13. But tell me your thoughts on this teaser, tell me what you guys like about it and everything. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.